practically begged Jack to get a search warrant.
Yeah, well, it was either that or let him start digging up the rose bushes. It gave us some time, don't you agree?
Time for what?
Time to move the body.
No, it was bad enough moving her from Lakeview. No, you can't do that again, Paul. It's wrong on so many levels.
Well, if there's a better option, I'm ready to hear it.
There is. We can tell the truth. Look, can you honestly say that you didn't leave any clues behind? Not a piece of hair or a piece of fabric? I mean, you're not a professional criminal, Paul. Jack does this for a living. It's just a matter of time before he figures it out.
So we're just supposed to help Jack do his job?
No, but the longer we wait, the guiltier we look.
I buried her in the backyard. I'm looking pretty guilty.
Okay, look, the reason you did that was to protect me. If we just tell Jack that...
No, hold on a second. You are not getting involved in this.
Well, it's too late. I'm already involved in this.
Okay, if we go to the police, even if we do convince them that you and I had nothing to do with Sophie's death, the next in line is my mother, and we're not putting her in the line of fire. We've already agreed on that, unless you're changing your mind.
No, but...
My mother cannot handle going to jail. I would confess to killing Sophie myself. I'm not putting her through that.
You can't confess to a crime you didn't commit. Look, there's got to be another way.
We don't have time for this. You know what? You gotta go now. You gotta find my mom before Jack gets back here with the warrant. He's gonna be here any minute.
Look, I thought we were gonna keep her out of this.
Yeah, well, it's better she hears it from you than reading about it in the City Times. Just go. Do me a favor, please. Get dressed and go find my mom.
Okay, look, I'll be back by the time Jack gets here.
No. You don't have to do that. Go. Stay with her. I'll be fine.
I'm not gonna let you do this alone. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Meg, what are you doing here?
I am so sorry. I know it's late. This is important.
What happened? What's wrong?
Okay, first, I need you to sit down.
This must be really bad. Is it Paul? Something happened to Paul?
Paul might be arrested tonight.
For what?
Covering up a murder.
Whose murder has he supposedly covered up?
Sofie Durant's. Paul found Sofie on the floor of her room, and just before she died, she accused me of trying to kill her.
But he didn't believe her, did he?
Well, he didn't know what to believe. He thought that maybe Sofie came after me and I tried to defend myself.
But that's not what happened.
No. But he was afraid for me and he wanted to protect me, so...
He what?
He buried her at Fairwinds.
At Fairwinds?
In the garden by the roses.
Oh, God. Your wedding.
You didn't know. And Paul and I, we didn't want to get you involved, so we didn't say anything.
He must have been terribly desperate to do something like that.
Well, he thought people would just think that Sofie went out of town, but then Mike started getting a little suspicious and he went to Jack.
Oh, my God.
And now it's just a matter of time before Jack comes back with the search warrant
And arrests Paul. Yes. No, we can't let that happen. We can't let that happen.
Okay. Barbara, look, you need to listen to me very carefully right now. Paul wants to confess that he murdered Sofie. And I know he's not guilty, and we can't let him do that.
No, we can't.
Okay, good. I was hoping that you would say that. You know, it's like I told Paul, now that everything is coming out, we have no choice but to tell the truth.
No, he is not going to go to prison.
Okay, good. Good. So all you have to do right now is just tell the police what happened, and I'm sure there's a lot of mitigating circumstances. I mean, Sofie tried to kill you. That'll factor in there somewhere, and there's your health.
My health?
Yeah, I'm sure you could get a suspended sentence or probation.
What are you talking about?
Didn't you just agree that Paul shouldn't go to jail trying to protect somebody else?
You think that I killed Sofie?
You didn't?
Of course not.
Okay, wait. You said you told us that you made sure that Sofie would never bother us again.
Because I scared her out of her wits, not because I killed her.
Okay, then who did?
I don't know. But as long as it wasn't one of us, God help me, I don't really care.
Okay, then we have to stop Paul. Stop him from confessing.
Get your bag. Let's go.
Paul, you mind if I take a look at your trunk? Do I really have a choice? No. Excuse me. You have no idea how much I really don't want to do this. That makes two of us. Paul Ryan, you're under arrest for suspicion of murder. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can afford one, one will be appointed to you. Do you understand your rights? Yes.
Paul!
No, Meg, no! You don't want to see this. You get your hands off of... Hey, Meg, you all right?
I've seen bodies before. It's just that we all knew.
Hey, everything's gonna be all right. You trust me, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Jack, this isn't what it looks like. This is a misunderstanding, Jack.
This isn't a misunderstanding. This is a murder. Not another word out of you, Mother. Not another word. If you're gonna arrest me, Jack, go ahead. Let's get this over with.
Jack, come on, please don't.
As your cousin, I'm gonna tell you this once. Now that you're married to him, you don't have to testify against him, so whatever happens, you keep your mouth shut for both your sakes.
Paul! Paul! I have a lawyer here by the morning. I promise you're not going to go to jail for something you didn't do.
Excuse me, where's Paul?
I demand to see my son.
You'll have to wait. Detective Snyder's asking him some questions.
Meg, you have no idea how sorry I am.
What makes you think that I care about how you feel? My husband has been arrested for something he didn't do.
Meg, I know you want to believe that, but
I
the
believe
evidence...
it because it's true, Mike. You think you're helping? But the fact is that you've been wrong about this from the very start. You tried and helped me, and my husband is arrested. You tried to help Sofie, and look what's happened to her.
Whoa, are you saying Sophie's death is my fault?
I don't know whose fault it is. I just know it isn't Paul's.
Once you've had a chance to think about this, Meg, you'll see that you are better off this way.
The only thing I do see is that you've been nothing but trouble for me and Paul ever since you came to town. And I wish to hell that you had stayed away.
Let's say you didn't kill Sofie. Do you know who did? Paul, the last thing I want to do to my cousin Meg is to lock you up. But unless you give me some more information, I won't have a choice. I didn't kill her. You get one phone call.
I suggest you call a good lawyer.
Hopefully, you'll have more to say for yourself. And I didn't kill Sofie, or else my cousin's gonna be waiting to celebrate her wedding night for a very long time.